entrepreneurialism comes into this, and I think traditionally lots of journalists wouldn't really think of themselves as being entrepreneurs and might be quite nervous at the idea they actually had to kind of go out and build a product or create a magazine or whatever. Can any journalist be an entrepreneur, or does it take a particular kind of drive and ambition?
I think the most exciting thing about entrepreneurialism generally, but also for journalism, is that anyone can do it, I think. And I think it's one of those things, it doesn't matter how much money you have or what your background is. All it is it's a mindset thing. And that for me means that anyone, if they can just get that right mindset, can pursue that path, I think. I mean, for me, the thing is, it's not an overnight thing. It took me maybe 18 months or 2 years really of thinking about it, and reading loads of books about it, and going to lots of websites and looking at other people and kind of thinking, well, that does look kind of good, but no, I don't think I could do that. And then slowly kind of realising that it is something I could do, and then eventually realising that it is something that I really want to do. And I think maybe for some, as well as thinking, I'm not an entrepreneur, I'm not a businessman, I'm not going to try that, is also the idea that, well, it's not journalism, is it? I don't want to be running a business. And I think the great thing about being an entrepreneur is actually it's a very creative thing. Although it seems like it's all about the cold world of business and being like Richard Branson, it's actually a massively creative thing to do, because you are creating a business out of nothing. And there's all these other things around it, like you might run events, or you might build a website, or you might start creating content to go on it. That's all a really creative process. And so when I started kind of realising that, I just got really excited about it. And then it got to the point almost kind of early this year where the thought of not doing it just seemed bizarre. I was like, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to, try and create something. And I think, it's anyone can do it, absolutely. It takes some time to kind of get into that mindset, but yeah, absolutely.